Amnesty International and the Mozambique Human Rights Defenders Network are demanding that the Mozambican authorities investigate the arrest of a human rights advocate and journalist, Sheila Wilson, following a demonstration in the capital of Maputo. Amnesty International says that the arrest of Wilson highlights the harsh treatment that journalists faced in Mozambique and a grave violation of the right to information, freedom of expression and opinion, and freedom of the press. Now, according to Wilson, during the arrest, police officers grabbed her, threw her under the seat of a police van, and took her to the 4th station in Maputo, where she was held for 6 hours without being allowed to contact anyone. Now, to discuss this, we're joined by Jeremiah Langa, chairperson of the non-governmental organization Media Institute of Southern Africa, that's MISA. He joins us from Maputo. Hello, Jeremiah. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
All right, now speak to us. What are the charges against Wilson, and what evidence does the authorities claim to have against her?
There's no charge, at least known publicity, because what we know, and I'm a chairperson of MISA, the main non-government organization that working to promote freedom of expression, media freedom, access to information. And we have been dealing with the government and with other public organizations. And until now, it's been quite a week. We have no charge, we have no information in terms of what charge the authorities are claiming to
have against her.
To have against her, yes.
All right, so since there are no charges, how has her arrest and detention affected her family and colleagues, and what support is being provided to her at the moment?
Of course, it's been affecting, especially, it's been affecting the journalist, her family, and in general, all the journalists here in Mozambique, because it's something that doesn't make sense. What happened? She was covering the demonstration of some activities in Main Street here in Maputo, and she was suddenly surprised by the police. She was alive. Imagine she was alive, and the police went to them and took her camera and took on her and put inside of a car, police car, and took her to the police station. So, and she was released after 4 or 5 years, more or less. And we have been, as a MISA, we have been questioning.
I'm sorry, did you say she was released after 4 or 5 years or 4 or 5 days?
Exactly. 4 or 5 years. It's 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, hours, okay. All right, now,
days, okay.
Thank you for giving us an idea of how she was arrested. Well, you did say that her arrest didn't make sense, and the fact that she hasn't been charged doesn't mean that are there any concerns that, doesn't mean that her arrest was targeted, on her journalistic work or a broader attempt to silence independent voices in Mozambique?
Yes. There are many concerns because this is the second case we are having in the last 6 months. Okay, remember that 6 months ago, a prominent journalist, Mozambican journalist, was murdered here in Maputo, and until now we have no any information from the public prosecutor in terms of how is going the investigation. They have promised to come out and inform in terms of how it's been the investigation. But it's been 6 months and we have no information. we as a MISA, we have written to the General Prosecutor asking for information, but
All right, we
we
seem to be having a problem with your network, but thank you so much, Jeremiah, for speaking to us on this.